Join me as I put mindfulness to the test and see if it really can transform my leadership skills for success. Today, I want to talk to you about mindfulness in leadership, and why it's becoming increasingly important in today's fast-paced business environment. With the pressure to constantly perform and produce results, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle and forget to take care of ourselves. But what if I told you that there's a way to not only manage the stress, but to actually use it to your advantage? That's what we're going to explore today. As leaders, we face a multitude of challenges on a daily basis. From managing teams to making tough decisions, it can be easy to feel overwhelmed and burnt out. And let's be real, who hasn't experienced decision fatigue at some point? You know, that feeling when you're just too tired to make one more decision, no matter how small it may seem. And then there's the lack of focus. With so many things competing for our attention, it's hard to prioritize and stay on track. But what if there was a way to quiet the noise and stay focused on what truly matters? One of the biggest challenges I used to face was feeling like I was constantly running on a treadmill and getting nowhere fast. I was making decisions, but were they the right ones? Was I truly leading my team, or was I just trying to keep up with the demands of the business? It was exhausting, and I knew I needed to find a better way. That's when I started to explore mindfulness. I realized that I didn't have to be controlled by my emotions and reactions, but instead, I could learn to observe them and respond in a more thoughtful way. We've all heard the saying, you can't pour from an empty cup. But what does that really mean? To me, it means that if I'm not taking care of myself, if I'm not filling my own cup, then I'm not going to be able to show up fully for my team or my business. And that's where mindfulness comes in. By taking just a few minutes each day to focus on my breath, to quiet my mind, and to tune into my body, I'm able to show up more fully and make decisions that align with my values and goals. Mindfulness is more than just meditation and self-awareness, it's a way of living. It's about being present in the moment, and responding to situations rather than reacting to them. And when applied to leadership, it can have a profound impact on not only our own success, but the success of our teams and organizations as well. Let's take a look at some of the principles of mindfulness and how they can be applied in leadership. The first principle is awareness. This means being aware of our thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations in the present moment. When we're aware, we can observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment, and make more intentional decisions. The second principle is acceptance. This means accepting ourselves and others exactly as we are, without trying to change or fix anything. This allows us to show up more fully and build stronger relationships with our teams. Another principle of mindfulness is non-judgment. This means letting go of our own biases and assumptions, and instead, approaching situations with a fresh and open mind. This allows us to see things from different perspectives and make more informed decisions. And finally, there's non-striving. This means letting go of our need for perfection and control, and instead, embracing the present moment exactly as it is. This allows us to approach challenges with a sense of curiosity and wonder, rather than fear and resistance. I want to share a story with you about a leader who transformed their approach through mindfulness. This leader was struggling to make decisions and was feeling overwhelmed by the demands of the business. They were working long hours, but not feeling productive, and were starting to feel burnt out. They knew they needed to make a change, so they started practicing mindfulness. They began by taking just a few minutes each day to focus on their breath and quiet their mind. They also started to incorporate mindfulness into their daily meetings, by taking a few moments to focus on the present moment before jumping into discussions. As this leader continued to practice mindfulness, they started to notice a shift. They felt more focused and clear-headed, and were able to make decisions with more confidence. They were able to approach challenges with a sense of curiosity, rather than fear, and were able to build stronger relationships with their team. And the results were tangible. Their team's productivity increased, and morale improved. They were able to scale their business, and even received recognition for their innovative approach to leadership. So, what can we take away from this conversation? Mindfulness is not just a buzzword, it's a powerful tool that can transform our leadership skills and help us achieve success. By incorporating mindfulness into our daily practice, we can improve our decision-making, increase our focus, and build stronger relationships with our teams. And the best part is, it's not rocket science. It's simple, yet powerful, and it can be applied in even the most demanding business environments. Thanks for joining me on this journey into mindfulness and leadership. I hope you've gained some valuable insights and are feeling inspired to take your leadership skills to the next level. If you have any thoughts or experiences you'd like to share, please leave them in the comments below. And if you're looking for more insights into mindfulness and leadership, be sure to check out my related videos.